How's it going?
All right, we're live. Do we want to do this? Okay.
Yeah.
So we just look at that camera because it's like confusing. Yep. All right. Hey guys, I don't know if anybody's watching right now, but if you're tuning in, welcome back to the Roby Horror Podcast Show. Should we? Oh, yeah. So, how was your week, Bri?
It was good. How was your week?
It was good. It was chill.
Did you have a good New Year's?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, we had a great
I saw
New Year's.
you.
Yeah, I saw you. It was good New Year's. There's a lot going on. It was really chaotic, but it was so fun nonetheless. You know what I mean? What about that fucking weather though? So cold.
I know, and Ugh. I'm trying to like be settled with it and be good with it, but
I'm not.
Like,
I never will be.
It's a little chilly.
So, I'm excited for what we're going to be talking about tonight. Yep. And you are going to be leading this shit because I don't know a thing about it. A goddamn thing. I heard about it. It was on Christmas Day, the Nashville bombing. No one's fucking talking about it. Really. I mean, all they're doing is asking about it.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
That's
like, there's like news articles and like it was on the news. Yeah. But like for the most part, like the only thing I've seen like social media wise is like, why isn't anyone talking about the bombing? So we're going to talk about the bombing.
We're going to talk about the fucking bombing, and we're going to dig deep. We might even go down the rabbit hole a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna tell you about it, but we're gonna tell you some conspiracies about it.
And it wouldn't be 2020.
2021?
It happened in 2020, but it wouldn't have been 2020 without one last, like, fuck you to the human race. And shit. You know what I mean? No. Like, it was like, oh, great, you know, another fucking thing. On Christmas Day, dude.
I know,
Holy
seriously,
shit.
like, of course, something like that would happen on Christmas.
Dude, I'm just really, really, really excited to, like, get into this, and, like, you gotta fucking, like... Here we go, motherfuckers. We're going to talk about it right now.
Okay, so I'm sure you guys heard about it, but I'll just kind of give you, like, the rundown of what happened. So I have, like, a timeline. And at, like, 1:30 a.m., the RV was spotted in the area. And then at around, like, between 4:30 and 5:30, there was, like, multiple rounds of gunshots that were heard. And somebody called 911. So the police came, and they were in the area. And then they heard... there was an RV parked.
Did someone call the police though for the gunshots?
Somebody called, like a resident in the area called the police. I read that they heard like one round of gunshots and they didn't call around like 4:30, and then around 5:30 they heard another round. Okay. So the police were called at that time, and then the RV was parked there. It was parked outside of an AT&T building, and then they heard a message coming from the RV, and it was like an automated, like a computer voice woman saying...
Fucking creepy. That's so fucking
creepy.
Scary.
They were like, it was just saying like, evacuate now, like there's a bomb in here, like, and just kept playing it over and over and over. So the police were able to like evacuate the area before, and so nobody would get hurt. They had enough time to evacuate it. And then at the, like right at the end, right before the bomb exploded, it started playing Downtown by Petula Clark.
When you're the Girl Interrupted song.
Yes,
when
the Girl Interrupted
song.
Alone
and life is making... Every time I walk downtown Flint, I listen to that song.
Really?
Yeah, like in a nice summer day and like put my earphones on. I'm like, downtown. I just like wish that like we would break out in like musical number or something, like a fucking mob. Yeah. Like a what are they called? The fucking
a flash mob.
A flash mob.
You're like, I don't want to plan it. I just want it to happen.
Hey, anybody want to do a flash mob? Let's do a flash mob, a COVID flash mob.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
No. Okay.
We're gonna get off topic.
So
just
play that
you know.
song, which that is just the fucking most eerie thing I could think. Like just to play that song, and it's just about like having a great time downtown
when you
or
told
whatever.
Me that, I was like,
and it's downtown
shivers.
Nashville. Yeah, it's so creepy. And then I think that maybe the recording of the warning started playing again for a second, and then the bombs went off. Right. So this was like 6:30, so like an hour after the police got there. So they were able to evacuate like almost everybody, and there was only like 8 people that were injured, but nobody was killed.
There was no deaths.
But it was like the person that did it was like trying to warn everybody, like he didn't want anyone to get hurt. But it was parked outside of an AT&T building, so.
And okay, so this is where I want to ask real quick before you continue.
Yeah.
This motherfucker did it in front of the AT&T building, but do you know if like any of those buildings that he did it in front of were like former employment places? Places of employment.
What I read was that he used to somehow work for AT&T, but he was an IT guy, and he
That
was
makes
like
sense. IT guys work at
his
AT&T.
job like before his job
This
like
is
before
messy.
he died was he just was some kind of like independent contractor IT work or whatever. So and then there was like the only people that really there was no real information about him. He was 63 years old. His name was Anthony Quinn Warner, and he
Sounds
didn't
like a
have
made-up
criminal,
name.
Yeah, he didn't have like a criminal record at all. Like in the 70s, he was arrested on a marijuana charge like when he was 21.
Ain't shit.
And nothing happened since then. And the only people that really like came out and spoke about him were his neighbor.
Which is bizarre.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is where I want to fucking chime in here.
Okay.
This motherfucker had no criminal record other than the
Yeah.
marijuana charge. Also, no history of, from what we know, mental illness, nothing. It's just random. This whole thing is random. Like, what the fuck transpired for him to fucking do this? And now, yes, he didn't do it out in like public. He did it in public. But what's fucking odd about this whole thing, in my opinion, is that, remember what I told you earlier? Like, I feel like maybe he did it on purpose, obviously.
Yeah.
But he wanted to send a message or be seen.
Yeah,
He knew that
he had
that
a
was gonna
motive.
cause damage. It's a bomb.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I have a few conspiracy theories
We
we're
do.
gonna get into.
Well, she does, but I'm gonna go with them.
I also my notes are exactly like how my brain is, so they're just all over the place. But
This is our first true crime case
also
with a conspiracy dash.
the way they found the guy supposedly was that they somehow got the VIN number from the scene from the RV, and it traced back to him. And then there was like human remains that they believe were inside of the RV that they
Like another body.
They took DNA. Yeah, they took DNA off of them and then traced them back to the guy by so he was doing something. He was plotting something. He claimed that he had cancer, but there was no record of that. Nobody knows if he really did or not.
That's another weird thing.
Yeah,
dude.
because you'd think that there would be like, how did he find out he had cancer? Like, he went to the doctor. Like, they don't have any information about that. It's just kind of weird. They can't confirm if he really had cancer.
Something don't add up with this.
Yeah, and then
something don't add up.
So his neighbor just said he was like a recluse. Like, he didn't know a lot about him. We talked to him like very briefly, and all the time they lived together. And he said that.
Let's talk about the neighbor. Should we get into the neighbor?
Yeah.
I mean, the clip. I mean,
Yeah.
we do have a clip for you guys, to show you. You know, like they interviewed the neighbor. Is that
Yeah,
the same video that we were watching? We might have to find it.
Wait,
Is.
it's not this video.
Well,
that's
was it
behind.
before? Well, sorry, we're new to this whole
So-
like video thing. By the way, it took us forever. That's why it took us so late to get on.
Yeah, but the guy gave away like his car and his house for free.
Yeah.
And the woman
That's
they
fucking
traced
weird.
him to DNA from the car because they located the person that he gave the car to, which was an ex-girlfriend.
Right.
And then, yeah, he gave away the house to like a friend's daughter just for free.
Who
which
the
was
fuck
weird
does
anyway.
that?
And then
Give me a fucking. I hope my neighbor gives me a house.
Yeah.
Well, my landlord is my neighbor's.
And all his neighbor. Well, we have something that the neighbor said that we could play for you guys.
Okay. Well, that's like a little head of it. So.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
don't
have
think
to
that's
read.
the right.
I don't think it's
I
the
don't
right
think
video
it's the right
either.
video.
We can rewind it.
Go back.
Well, yeah.
Go back to the next. No, it's not that video at all, though. Is it?
It's not.
No, it's a
You
different
guys, I'm
video.
so sorry.
Okay.
We're gonna look for
Hit
the
the-
video.
The history.
Bree, continue to talk.
Okay, yeah. So anyway, the neighbor said that he just kind of kept to himself, and I read something that said he had like 13 security cameras on his house, and he was just very, kind of weird, but he just didn't talk a lot. And then he said that he like
God damn it. Why is? Sorry, guys.
They don't see it.
they can't
They can't hear it.
they can hear it though.
Yeah, well-
probably.
I know. We're trying to find the video though. Is what I'm trying to say. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Okay. Here's
Yeah,
the video.
this is-
Sorry.
this
Okay.
isn't it. I don't
Play
know if this is
that
it.
is it, but
Are you sure?
yeah. Well, there's an ad first.
Okay, guys. We're gonna play the ad.
We're sorry.
Our bad. We'll
Okay, you gotta put.
get you guys. We'll
Okay.
get you. Scene. All right. We're gonna wait till the
Yeah,
ad's done.
This is the video of the guy with the shoes. No, you can skip it.
No, I know. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We had the wrong thing.
We did.
Okay.
All right. Hold on one sec. Hold on, guys. I mean, we gotta learn somehow, right?
Yeah, yeah. We gonna learn today.
Right, and I'll just edit that out, that whole part out. Okay.
From live.
So, all right, we're gonna transition now, so you guys can see the clip.
Okay.
Front now, Rick Lottie. He's lived near the Nashville bombing suspect since 2010. Rick, thank you so much for joining us. I can only imagine how traumatic these past few days have been for you. You say that you actually spoke with Anthony Warner last Monday, just 4 days before the bombing. So let's start right there. Did he say anything out of the ordinary looking back? Did anything stand out to you now?
You stand out. I'm gonna roast this fucker, dude. Look at this motherfucker.
No, ma'am. That conversation,
my bad, guys.
Nothing raised the red flag as something horrible would happen. And when I drove away from that conversation, I thought that something good was going to be happening for Anthony.
I don't buy it.
Explain that. He said that he was going to be famous or something pertaining to Christmas, correct?
That's
you know
correct.
What? You don't think it's playing on there?
He said it's not.
Just close it, because it's too much for the computer.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you guys saw it or not. I'm sorry if you didn't. We'll edit that out for when we send it to Spotify. Our live is a little... Listen, no.
Yeah.
We're going to get...
We had some technical difficulties today,
well, yeah,
too,
like,
for sure.
It's okay, though, because that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Well,
We're
I don't
back.
know if you could hear them, but first of all, tell us what he looks like.
Okay,
for those who
if you guys couldn't see it or hear the video, which are bad, whatever, this motherfucker had a fucking cowboy hat on with a blue bandana wrapped around his fucking face. You could barely see his eyes. He looked like the fucking neighbor from Home Improvement.
Yeah, he had like some Hunter S. Thompson.
Yeah, it was bizarre. He was concealing his identity, and then what did he say to the motherfucker before he
he said that his neighbor said like he pulled over and was asking him about his mom, like how's your mom doing, and then he said whatever, they're just making small talk at the mailbox like before he pulls in his driveway, and he's like, oh yeah, did Santa get you anything good for Christmas this year? And he was like, oh, the world, Nashville's gonna remember me. They're not gonna forget me.
Like shady motherfucker.
And then, so the neighbor claims that he thinks that wasn't weird at all, and that he just thought maybe he was making. on the news clip, he was like, oh, he was making it up. He was probably gonna make an app. He's an IT guy. He was gonna make a lot of money, like whatever. But if someone said to me like, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna be famous. Yeah. Nashville's never gonna forget me. I would think that was fucking weird. Like how
very fucking weird,
bizarre for someone to say that. And he was
that
just
would
like,
raise a red flag.
No red flags here. Whatever.
This is dying already.
My God.
Okay, we got a new little prop. We just decided to not use the baby doll head tonight, and that's like our I don't know, signature thing, I guess. We got a little plasma ball. It already died because it takes batteries. Oh
my God! And his dog hated it for some reason.
Oh,
he was
scared as
their dog
fuck of it.
Looked at this and while the lights were going, and he
freaked the
was
fuck
freaking out. Like I don't.
Dude, I've never seen him freak out over other than a squirrel or something.
Yeah, like something that doesn't make any noise.
He was afraid of it,
afraid of it. Looking at it, and he's like.
Yeah, I was just all I was doing was putting the batteries in it, and he was watching me the whole time. He's like, "What the fuck is that?" It's because I think he thought it was a toy, and it wasn't. So he's and it moves. Yeah. He's never seen that, and it's plasma. Mm-hmm. Sorry.
So no, you're. So the only other person that they really spoke to was somebody that he used to date that said that she called the cops I don't know, she didn't call the cops, but she called their lawyer in 2019, and she was making crazy claims, and she was saying she had 2 guns, and she was gonna I don't know, it just seemed like she was gonna hurt
Nashville,
herself
what the fuck is going on
or
down
something
there?
like that. So the lawyer called the police, and the police came to their house, and they ended up taking her to to get checked out, psychological evaluation. But she said that she told the cops that he was making bombs in his RV. And then they tried to say that that wasn't enough to just get a warrant, so they kind of staked out his house for a couple of days, but they didn't see suspicious activity, which doesn't make sense to me either. No. Because I feel like someone saying something like that would be enough.
Red flag, it raises concern. Fuck, this is why fuck the police. Honestly, no. If I was a cop,
because they could
go check it out. Do the right thing. That's a bomb. Come on, that's a terrorist thing. That's a terrorist. Right. That's a terrorist weapon. So you know what I mean? So, what happened was. I don't know if you would consider it's not a terrorist attack because he didn't go to a specific location to kill people. Yeah. And maybe he thought people would be out. It's Christmas morning, but then again, it's everything about this whole thing, I guess we can call it a case. Yeah. It is a case. Yeah. Because there's a dead person involved. And not only is there a dead person involved, a fucking bomb was involved. Yeah. It's bizarre. The theories behind it, Oh, I can't wait till we get into them bitches. But
they are weird. Yeah.
Sorry, Bri. She got me hyped up with this.
No. It is crazy though. It's just
crazy.
And especially because it's weird because like he obviously wasn't trying to hurt anybody.
Yeah.
Because
was
he had warnings for like almost an hour, or at least like an hour going off.
Yeah.
And then there was speculation that the gunshots even could have been coming from the RV to make them, like, police come to the area. So a couple of things happened because of this bombing that we are going to go over. Also, it was just really bizarre. I watched like a body cam footage of this from a cop, and it was like just so eerie and weird. Like, because they kind of evacuated everybody. They showed them kind of like talking to like homeless people or people on the streets, like, get out of here, whatever. And then the bomb goes off, and you see people like that kind of didn't make it up, because nobody was critically injured. That was injured. There was only 8 people that were injured. Nobody died. So they had like.
What I want to know is maybe, okay, so like I know like I'm not gonna jump into the theories right now, but one thing that just popped in my head: what if this was like a distraction for something?
That is one of the theories.
That is one of the theories.
That
of course
I have
it
written
is.
down that they were trying to distract for something.
Oh,
that's always like the main conspiracy I feel that comes up is that
2020. What the fuck did
like
you
it's
do?
a cover up for something else.
Total cover up. Total. Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, but it was bizarre watching people walk out that were like not evacuated in time. That were. I saw a guy and his daughter walking out. He was just like white, like dusty. It was just eerie, so eerie. And I saw a footage from a camera on a building that had a guy after the bomb exploded. They show a guy walking his dog like through the wreckage. I don't know if he's like walking fast. You can't really tell like how quick he's going or anything, but he's just like, that dog is getting his walk no matter what. So like,
oh fuck.
Okay.
This is walking casual.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck, dude. Like, my dog is walking today, bomb or no bomb. Like, get it, get that.
And he's like,
this
ain't gonna stop me. Like, this
that's a good
dog's
dog,
gotta
Dad.
walk. I live in a city. Like, we don't have any green space.
He's not shitting in my house today.
No, not today.
Not today.
So,
oh fuck, you guys.
So a couple things that happened because of this that kind of tie into the theories are that so he's parked right in front of an AT&T, and
ignore this.
And so the AT&T that he was parked in front of was a hub, and so the phone lines went down. He didn't actually like affect anything in the building, but because they had to turn off the electricity to the area so that nothing else further would happen. He after a couple hours, the generators, I read some places it was like around 9 a.m. and some I read that it was around noon.
But it was
that
early.
Day, but it was early. So this happened at 6:30, and then the fuel for the generators ran out like a few hours later. So basically the whole like southeast, like mostly Tennessee, a little bit of Alabama, but like the whole like southeast area there didn't have phone service. So they didn't have 911. Like 911 couldn't be reached. Like all the flights were stopped. So one of the theories is that he wanted the lines down for some reason, which could be to like distract,
to fuck with AT&T or something, or distract.
It either has something to do with AT&T.
What do they think the distraction was? Like, for what?
Well, it was
what
just like
fuck?
if 911 is down, crimes can happen without
True. He wanted
without
chaos.
anybody being able to call. Or second, like just that maybe. So there could have been something planned that was related to it.
Like, what if it's something more sinister going on?
Yeah.
Like, this is a thing, too, behind bombings. Every fucking bombing that I know of, like, popular one that's happened here in America, there's a theory of a distraction behind it.
Right.
Like 9/11. That, I mean, we're not going to get into that because, I'll go now. I'll go to fucking outer space with that one.
Oh, also disclaimer. I'm going to say that we don't necessarily believe every single one of these.
Right, we don't.
Conspiracy theories that I wrote down, but I just wanted to, list
But we
them all,
fucks with them. We fucks with all of them.
Something definitely went on. So,
yeah.
Okay. But there was some of the AT&T outages technically started before the bombing happened, which was kind of weird. But I mean, AT&T sucks.
AT&T does suck.
But it was kind of weird. They started happening before.
That's why I like Metro.
Everything went down.
Metro's better than AT&T.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
They're
I'm
all
cheap.
Every
They're
phone
all
service
bad.
is not good.
Ooh, 5G. The 5G?
Could have to do with the 5G. I actually didn't write that one down, but it could have to do with the 5G because if there was a motive to it going down, one of the neighbors came out and said, or not one of the neighbors, but one of the friends of his, like he got a letter. It just seems kind of fake, this letter that he got, but it was just like
the letter.
Yeah, here, hang
Okay.
on. I have like a few things pulled up.
You guys, there's so much. Like
Okay.
already, like within a week. It's been a week.
Yeah, and it's just like really bizarre. But
Oh my God, it's already 2021. Holy shit, you guys.
okay. But basically he was just sending him like basic conspiracy type things. Like he
Who was
said
sending
that
who
like
what?
Anthony Warner, the bomber,
The
was
bomber.
sending a friend of his in the mail. He got a package 2
Conspiracy
days prior.
letters.
Like a conspiracy
That's
letter
the
about like
conspiracy.
UFOs and aliens and reptilians.
Whoa,
and
here we go.
people,
Here the fuck we
and,
go, guys.
Like
You guys ready to go down this
how
fucking rabbit
he
hole?
tried to say like that 9/11 and the moon landing have so many anomalies they are hard to count, and just the way that
Holy
the letter
shit.
it just kind of doesn't seem real. It seems like a narrative they're trying to like portray.
Yeah,
on
there's
this
always
guy,
got to be a fucking
but
narrative
it's
with
just,
these fucking
it's just
things.
kind of weird. I just think that you don't just people definitely believe those conspiracies, but I feel like just to put them all in one letter,
Yeah,
then
dude.
you're like, hey dude, here's all this weird
When
stuff,
were they sent?
basic conspiracy, and they're not even like deep ones. They're just like ones that people
Just
know about
basic
that sound
shit.
crazy. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like that there's
maybe this guy just lost
to
his
make him
fucking
seem,
shit.
I mean, he could have. See, that's another thing is that he could have just been a guy that just wanted to have a dramatic suicide, but it just seems like you wouldn't go to all that trouble
Yeah.
without like an ulterior motive. To me personally,
I believe there's an ulterior motive. I also believe I have like I don't know if I believe any of the conspiracy theories yet because I haven't heard them all.
yeah.
But I do believe two things for sure. For sure, this motherfucker did this to like make a scene. For sure.
Yeah.
It was definitely to make a scene. But the why is where I also believe it was something dark. There's something sinister behind this whole case.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
we're gonna Nancy Drew
We're
this
gonna
shit.
figure it out.
We're gonna figure it the fuck out.
Yeah, I wrote to cover up a distraction from something else, but I don't know like what the distraction could have been.
Mm-hmm.
So, because I didn't really look too hard into that one. But,
Oh my God,
'cause it's always like a distraction.
It's
right?
always
That's
a
what
distraction.
People say it's a distraction. So what's a distraction for? There was recently like a SolarWinds hack, like an electronic hack, and AT&T was a part of that.
How long before?
So it was like a couple days before, but it was like it was
couple
like
days.
the largest data breach in history,
A couple
and
days.
it's still ongoing. So it was like 2 days prior it came out or something like that.
What?
And then I'm not really sure how those could tie together, but that was something that people were suggesting, that like the data breach and him being the
Wait,
bomber.
data breach.
Yeah, it was like this big company that like has all these smaller companies. It was like so much.
Did you already
data was
talk about it?
breached. No.
Okay, because I was like,
there was like a hack to SolarWinds. Oh, okay. I didn't explain that SolarWinds was like a data.
No, it's
thing.
okay.
Okay, but
No,
but it's like
this
a
is new to
data
us.
related thing. So yeah, it was
we're
like,
learning too as we're going along
Right,
with you
yeah,
guys. Like
yeah.
we're so interested in this because like earlier tonight I was like we obviously were to do a podcast tonight, but we really weren't set on something to do. We had something set we were gonna do, but we didn't have enough time for it. And then we were like, what the fuck is going on right now? What can
Yeah.
we talk about? You brought it up and you were like, holy fuck, people
You
are
know what's
asking
happening
online
right now?
what happened, what's going on, but no one's out here talking about. We're gonna talk about it, and this won't be the last time we talk about it either. We're gonna follow this case.
yeah, we're gonna get to the bottom.
We are.
Maybe not today.
No, but we're gonna
Yeah,
talk about
and
it.
one thing, like, well, April was telling me that she thought that maybe the reason that it wasn't blowing up on social media, is because one of the reasons that I said was just because nobody died, and it wasn't. I mean, not that it's still a big deal. It was definitely in the news. It was on the news.
It's a bombing.
But right.
Yeah.
But social media wasn't really like picking it up. Besides people saying like, why isn't anyone talking about this? So she was saying that maybe because their like lines were down or like the data was down for like 3 days. They weren't fully restored for 3 days. So there was like no phone. There was probably no internet. Like if people do other phones,
Nashville
there
got
was
fucked.
no. Like, you couldn't call 911. Like, that's a big one for a couple days. Like, I don't know when 911 went back up. I assume it went up before, like,
That
the
shit
whole
happened
thing
here,
went
too. Do you
together,
know that?
but- What?
Sorry, I didn't cut you off, but
No.
that shit happened here in Flint 2 months ago.
Really?
Do you remember I posted on Facebook? I was talking about how 911 lines were down the whole city of Flint, and we even tried at work. I was at
Oh,
work.
really?
Yes, and they were down. They were down across the whole country
See,
eventually, but it
that's-
happened here.
Oh, wait. I kind of do remember that, but I don't
Yeah, that was
remember it well.
bizarre. I was like, oh fuck, I was like, it's happening.
It's just, like, really bizarre when stuff like that happens.
Yeah,
like,
2020
no
was a
reason.
fucking weird
A
year,
weird
man.
year.
What the fuck? You can't make any of that shit up either.
Yeah.
So
So it could be related to that, but I'm not really sure about that one. And then, some people were saying it could have been like a test or a practice run, like see how emergency response handles it, like so that way they can plan a bigger or a better attack. And like
do you think maybe like a terrorist attack or like a militia attack or something?
I don't know, because I feel like it has to do with like technology or something like that, because
Makes sense.
This guy wasn't trying to hurt anybody. He kept, it had a warning for so long. So I just kind of feel like it's probably some kind of like technology related attack.
Sorry, disappear for a second.
Unless it, I don't know.
It could be a technology
It could be
attack.
anything. I kind of feel like it has to do with technology. It could have to do with people, but you'd think like the first time if they were doing a test run, say.
If they did it in front of AT&T, if he did it in front of AT&T deliberately,
that was a specific spot.
Yeah, it was a specific. He set that specific spot. He could have bombed himself He could have
anywhere. Yeah.
Anywhere. He could have did this anywhere.
But it was and it was 6 a.m. Christmas Day, like
yeah.
a day when nobody's gonna really be out.
That makes sense.
Like,
Yes. Now I'm thinking. I wasn't thinking about that before. If it's 6 a.m., you're right. No one's out.
Yeah, and especially on Christmas, like people are with their families, like and they're probably not. You know what I mean? If they're up at 6 a.m., they're like already there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's maybe
or like they're traveling to their family's houses or something. They're not like going out on the town.
Oh my God.
Especially that early. So.
Yeah, dude. Like.
I just like I think that if the motive event if like this theory is true, that it was like some kind of test or practice run, I think that like they would have not bothered to not hurt people the first time if they were going to hurt people the second time, and they determined it wasn't a terrorist attack because of that, like that he gave all this warning to people.
So like,
but they're trying to say that maybe like it was just like to plan a larger attack, or like messing up the grid, like creates a diversion, and 911's like not on the hook. Like what if there was like they set it up everywhere or like in all these cities, and it got like it messed up the power and the phone
like a
lines.
Chain reaction or something.
Like what if 911 was down in the whole world? Like, you know what I mean? Like maybe that was like a small thing. Like maybe a domino effect. Like so they're testing it out in one area, but what if that's what people are trying to say, is that maybe that's a good theory too.
I like that one.
Thing. They're just trying it out in one area to see how it works. Because none of the stuff at AT&T was damaged, but because they had to turn the power off, I mean, it was like structurally damaged, but like none of the important stuff inside the building was damaged. But because they had to turn the electricity off, eventually like 911 and phones went off the grid. We got to talk about the impact it made too. If you guys seen, like, I didn't see up until we were getting into the case, the damage is like catastrophic in just that small area. That's like 40 buildings. Yeah, holy shit! Like It was huge. Yeah, and like he knew it would be like that. He knew the yield of the fucking bomb would destroy a lot of shit in close proximity. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't know, man. That's why I'm still questioning whether or not he was trying to kill people or not, too. Yeah. That's the big confusion for me right here. Because think about it. If he wanted to not hurt anybody at all, in my opinion, if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna go out that way with a fucking bomb, wouldn't you go somewhere in the middle of fucking nowhere in the woods or in your own house? You know what I mean? Well, or something. If you were just strictly trying to kill yourself, I'm sure, that if you were going to do it in a dramatic way. But you didn't want to hurt people, you would go do it in a field or something. But I think that maybe there was a motive that wasn't to hurt people, but was to hurt something. Damage something. Yes. Hurt something in the process. Ooh. So it's hard to say. Mm-hmm. Anybody uses Reddit? Yeah. I would get on Reddit. We definitely we looked at Reddit. Yeah. Our notes. I'm gonna be going down the rabbit hole tonight after this shit a little bit. We're gonna have to do some more research. That's why I feel like every time I listen to a podcast about something that's like a crime, I'm like, man, that was crazy, and then I get on Reddit afterwards and read about it. Like I'm just like, I gotta know more about videos stuff. Like honestly, I haven't heard any like the podcast I listen to. I don't know what ones you listen to right now, but I haven't heard them talk about it yet. You know what I mean? No, I mean it's a new one thing. Most of the ones I listen to don't do like a brand new subject right away. I think. I mean, I listen to Morbid and like Hollywood Crime Scene and other ones, but like Morbid occasionally goes right into like a new one if it's juicy. I just started listening to them though because you showed me them. So aren't they great? Yeah, I like them. Yeah, we're gonna try to live up to that. We're working on it. We're working on it. I hope everybody that's watching is enjoying. We can't see the comments. No, we can't. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I love you. Actually, I'll pull my phone up, but
continue with this while I do that, and then I can respond to you guys a little bit.
So another theory that I read was that the bomber was really just a prop. Like maybe he wasn't the one that did it. Maybe he was already dead. Like maybe they used him.
I don't think we have any viewers at all right now. Oh, we do? How many we got? 22. Okay. Hey guys, thank you for continuing to watch. We still going, motherfuckers. Weird.
Yeah.
I thought we were going a lot longer.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we got
some
time. We got some minutes left.
Yeah. So
this is so juicy. Oh my god, we are serving you guys true crime realness tonight with a splash of conspiracy theory. I wish our conspiracy theory ball was working.
Yeah, I wish we could ask our crystal ball. What did this guy
If you guys have any cool
do?
props you want to see like in the show too.
Yeah.
Ooh, real quick.
I'm bringing some dead animals next time.
Yeah, we got some dead animals. There's taxidermy. Ooh, I have a case for those too. Yeah. Have I got one for you? Ooh. So I want to let you guys know, and it's not like set in stone thing yet, but we are working on doing a live audience show, and we'll talk more about it as it goes along. But I just want to say because like, that's gonna be fucking dope.
Yeah, so you should all come.
Yeah, whenever that is. It'll be sometime this spring or summer.
Yeah, we'll wait till it's warmer.
We'll take it. Yeah, we're gonna wait. It's still early, but we'll have like a really
and hopefully a little more normal.
Oh, we gonna put on a fucking show.
In real life.
Yeah, in real life. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to get off topic.
No.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Oh, my mom said, hold on. She said, yeah, she goes, his girlfriend reported him in 2019. Hi, mommy. His girlfriend reported him in 2019 and nothing was done. Yeah,
it was insane. They were trying to act like they couldn't just go off her saying that for a search warrant, but I don't really see.
Which is bizarre.
I'm not like I don't know. Maybe that really is how it is, but it just seems like that would be enough if they were telling me. If you told me like they're making bombs, like
if I've
I'm gonna make sure that this person isn't gonna like bomb somebody.
Yeah.
But they tried to say that they had to have more like physical evidence
100%
to get a warrant for him.
But that's 100% like fucking wrong. I'm sorry, but if I heard about one of my neighbors or a friend of mine building a bomb, first thing I'm doing is calling your fucking parents. If you know what I mean. I'm tattling.
Especially
mom and dad's
gonna
know.
You should be able to call you should be able to call the police, and that would be enough. But
fuck the police. I'll call your fucking mom and dad.
1 year ago, they watched his house for a couple of days and didn't see any suspicious activity. But
so they were watching him at one point.
They said he was making it in the RV. She said the former girlfriend, was saying that he was making it in the RV, and she told the police that, and they didn't see when they interviewed. I don't think he let them like into the house like anymore.
We tested negative for COVID. We're fine. Trust me.
Yeah, we did.
We're fine.
But
we do that before we do these, by the way. And it's just, there's literally, by the way, there's only 4 of us. Our team is just 4 of us. Yeah, we stay at home. Breeze is one of the only people I hang out with.
Yeah. But, what was I just saying? Oh, yeah, but she called. No, it's okay. I just forget what I'm doing.
I'm hyped. This got me hyped, dude. I can't shut the fuck up.
Oh, yeah, so they didn't think, she said that he was making a bomb, and that wasn't enough to do anything, because they couldn't. I just feel like if he was making a bomb in his RV, like, I mean, maybe he would have to go in and out, but he probably knew the cops were watching. Like, if someone staked out at your house for like 3 days or something like that, like, I feel like you're onto that shit if you're smart. Like,
yeah, dude, they should have kept tabs on him.
You're gonna lay low for like a week,
and especially with
if you're making a bomb and your girlfriend just told them you're making a bomb, like, you're gonna. Yeah.
Like, that's what I fucking hate about police sometimes. Please. Like, keep tabs on them. I'm sorry. Like, if I heard. That's your job. Like, that's not a joke. Like, a bomb is never a joke. Even if it's just like a prank or something or whatever. Like, you hear like, we've had enough bombings. They should know by now. America's had enough fucking bombings to like. Yeah. Don't turn a fucking eye on that shit. So I'm like I'm worked up over the fact that they didn't fucking watch this motherfucker if they already had knowledge about it.
It could have been like completely avoided. Like, if he had like went to jail or prison for like making a bomb. And it's just weird that he had no criminal record besides like a weed charge in the 70s.
Yeah.
It's just like, what were you doing this whole time? Like, especially if you're so weird and they're like, I don't know. It's just weird. I already had 13 security cameras on his house.
13 is a lot, dude.
He was probably watching him. Like,
he fuck,
just, like,
that's
his house looking at one of his 13 security cameras. Like,
damn, yeah. We actually are probably going to be the ones who solve this case. Just letting you guys know. Yeah. And if we do, we going big. Yeah. Watch out, Nancy Grace and Anderson Cooper.
Like, you were here with us from the beginning.
You were here with us from the beginning.
But Yeah, so some people are saying that maybe he was a prop, maybe he was already dead,
Yeah.
like maybe he wasn't even like.
What about the body again?
The body was found like in the wreckage. Like
Okay.
I don't know if they could tell if it was in the vehicle or not, but they like
the fact that there was a body.
And I don't know like what some people were saying, like maybe they're trying to make people that like white men who are like anti-government who believe conspiracy theories they're trying to paint like a picture about people like that. Like I don't know what the motive would be, like to make those type of people seem a certain way.
What if, here's my new theory, and this is one I don't think has been said before, that just like made me think of it.
Okay.
What if this motherfucker was like a Reddit user or 4chan or QAnon or whatever? He was like into that shit, and he was a conspiracy theorist and whatever.
We're all going down.
We should have wore tinfoil hats tonight.
I know.
We didn't have any tinfoil. Next time.
Next conspiracy, we're bringing out the hats.
We are. When we have a theory.
Yeah.
So like
great.
like
Time to put on the hats.
And we will
I'm gonna make some good ones when I get home.
You should. We'll pimp
I'm
them
just
out.
gonna have like a craft night with myself, but make us both
Yes.
a tinfoil hat. We could have one together.
Okay, I'm down. Oh yeah, so what if this guy did it to start conspiracies? He just like, fuck it, I'm just one last troll. He's a troll. He was an internet troll. Oh, I think I solved it.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was a
could
little
be
loud.
it. Especially if he was like, I'm just trying to die.
I'm trying to
He
die.
was just like,
also,
but I want to create a conspiracy about myself.
He could have had some other shit going on that could have like
Dude,
he was gonna be killed
honestly,
for or
like,
something. He was on to something.
It could be.
Someone call the cops. These two are the bomb. Leave. I'm just kidding.
No, like, no,
that was good.
But I don't know. It's just really insane. There was also
everything about it is insane.
There's no camera, at least none that's been released or talked about, but there's no camera footage of him driving the van except for this one shot where he's in the van, but you can't really see him.
Right.
And then there's like one released of like a camera on a building, but there's really no footage of him. Like you can't really see him that well, like driving, which, you know, like security camera footage isn't going to be that good. Like,
no,
that's
it's
true,
not. And then some of it got damaged from the
driving.
Sorry, I mean to interrupt.
No.
But like the whole it being damaged from the blast, I'm not really like too familiar with security cameras and how they work. I know how in-home security cameras
don't work that good.
No, they probably don't work that good, especially outside.
Exploded.
Yeah, they probably exploded, but were they going to a feed like recorded?
Oh yeah, true.
You know what I mean? What if they I don't know how long it takes to get the footage from certain buildings. Maybe it was destroyed in the blast and certain buildings, but the fact that there's little to no footage with all these buildings, like what is going on? Maybe he disabled them or had like the tech to do it, you know?
Yeah, honestly,
before,
maybe. Yeah.
You know, because they probably looked into that shit too.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Because the only one that's been released is like where they showed the guy walking the dog afterwards, and like
Hi, Michelle.
that must have just been like some strong camera, because it just kept working.
That's a strong fucking camera.
Black and I don't know if it was just like the one I watched was like maybe edited, but it was like in black and white after.
Well, usually
but it wasn't
outside,
in black and white at the beginning.
It wasn't?
I didn't look like it. It was like very faint.
Well, the saturation could be down.
It was just like really saturated, but it wasn't like very in color, and then it was like in black and white.
Holy shit.
But it was barely in color too, but like it was gone after that. But it could have just been the person, like the video. I don't really know.
Yeah.
But.
Oh my god.
And then also it's kind of weird that there was like no, like, I guess like a bomb squad was called to the scene, but they had like at least an hour to do something about it, and they didn't like do anything they acted there's nothing they could do, which I don't.
You're a bomb squad,
right.
Dude. You're supposed to fucking do something about it. It doesn't matter if it was like, oh my god, something about this isn't right. Now I'm starting to question the fucking law enforcement in Nashville that showed up to the scene. Like, did y'all have some fucking sort of play in this? And don't come for me. If this ever blows up on Spotify or whatever, don't come for me, because you're in my fucking suspect list. All you motherfuckers. Especially the bomb squad. That is sus as fuck. Mm-hmm. How the fuck? Are you serious?
It's weird. But if it was like something that was plotted or planned.
Plotted as fuck.
There's no need to set it off, but they would go just to show like they were there.
Yeah.
But like, they probably could have did something. Because they go to great lengths to stop bombs.
Didn't.
Like when there's bombs, a lot of the time, like if they can like make you like stop it from happening, like they do. Especially because they had so much time to do something about it.
And then like investigate though. Like they're supposed to investigate. If they were only there for like maybe an hour, that's not enough time. You're supposed to.
And like
what
they didn't
the
see
fuck?
Anybody in. It's like nobody saw anybody in there. Like, I mean, I'm not saying that he wasn't in there, but it was just like no one saw anybody. Like, what was he doing? Just laying on the ground.
Yeah.
Like, nobody saw him at all in the vehicle.
Here's the thing too. I'm not a bomb expert.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously neither one of us are bomb experts, but if you guys can share this, please do. Hi Michelle, love you. Thank you so much. Love everybody that's watching. I miss you. Be a guest.
Put that right here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I want to see.
Well, I didn't want to like.
No,
you know,
you're good.
but here's the thing. I don't know how long it takes for them to investigate a bombing, but if you're a bomb squad, like I would assume longer than 1 hour.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's fishy, man.
Yeah. And I wonder
Holy
if like
shit.
there was if the gunshots came from the record, like the speakers. From,
I would assume
to
they
alert
did.
the police. That was what was weird about it. It was like they wanted people evacuated. The police got there just in time to evacuate everybody that they needed to, so nobody was hurt.
What
so
if
I
the
wonder
recording?
if the shooting was also the recording, because I didn't find any information about if they found any. Well, they were obviously preoccupied. Even if there was like a gun shooting, like they're not going to be worried about that like right then. But I don't think that they like arrested anybody for it. I didn't read anything about that.
I don't think they did either. Well, they have no leads to really go on other than the neighbor. I'm going back to the neighbor, man. The neighbor, I don't believe is innocent. I mean, not entirely. I believe he knows something that someone doesn't, or he knows more than what he's letting on, especially the way he can. A motherfucker goes on the news like that. I don't care about COVID or not. Wear a regular mask. You didn't cover your whole fucking face. Conceal your motherfucking identity. You looked like a fucking character from Fallout.
Yeah,
you know,
we'll post a picture of this guy.
Yeah, we're gonna post a picture.
We're gonna show you what this guy looked like, in case you didn't see.
Because you guys need to see. Like, he
looks funny.
Yeah, you're the only one.
He's like a Wild West cartoon character.
Yeah, you look like a Looney Tune, dude. Dude, it was
neighbor.
bizarre. And the way he was talking too, like how the things he said, he was concealing something.
Yeah, and he was just looking around all weird. Like,
yes.
He just seemed suspicious also.
They are coming for y'all now. Come for me, motherfuckers. Please come for me. Please. Please. Then they'll know people came for me. Just don't hurt Bri.
Yeah.
Please. Come for me. This is my show. Well, it's our show, but you know what I'm saying. It's got my name in it. I just, yeah. Thanks a lot, Lucas. Got me paranoid as fuck. They better not come after my baby boy. Mom. Oh, look at mom pulling through. Like, my mom's a ride or die. Like, hey.
She'll fight him for you.
She'll fight him for you. My mom's a witch, man. I don't know, man. She's scary. I love you, Mom. All right.
I don't really have like a lot of other conspiracy theories.
We can
I
come up
just
with our
read.
own.
Yeah, someone was saying that like he showed force, which is a negotiation tactic. So like, what was he negotiating? What does he want? What was his main goal? But ultimately, like nobody's ever really gonna know, because
we'll never know, really.
Even if it was not one of like the more like where people are saying like, oh, he was just a prop, like whatever. Like even if he really did just plot and plan this whole thing, like we'll never really know, because he's
unless
dead.
something comes out that we were like, you know, unless
we solve the case.
Right, unless we solve the case, which we very well might. We might
Stay
fucking
tuned.
Stay tuned, you guys, because we might fucking we're on it. We're fucking on it. Yeah. But unless someone who knows something, if someone knows something, or multiple someones come forth with information, evidence.
And call us. Don't call the FBI. Call us.
Call us.
We can.
I will literally.
We can concoct the whole thing.
I'll make a fucking hotline number. We're gonna get a hotline number for the next one, just
God.
across the screen. Hakeem will have to work on it, but we'll probably. Dude, we had some problems tonight.
We should have a hotline. Yeah.
We should.
Yeah, we're working on the technical shit,
we are. We are. No, we're gonna fucking.
I want to definitely have people call in, like,
that's
for
what
our
I
live
want.
show. Like, that would be fun. Like,
yes.
Just have people.
Because it's hard to read the comments and stuff all the
Yeah.
time, and I'm sorry that I miss you guys.
You miss ones, like, definitely.
Yeah.
It's just easy to miss,
But here's my thing, though. Now I'm gonna go down the rabbit hole a little bit. You guys ready for this shit? Let me puff my ciggy real quick. They're gonna make a Lifetime movie about this. And
it's gonna be you smoking a cigarette for 2 hours.
Yeah. Roby on the case.
It's like in black. It's like a film noir.
We're going undercover. Yeah, like
when you got like a hat.
Oh
like,
God, we gotta do a
cigarette,
noir
black
case.
and
Dude, and we can make it black and white too.
Yeah, that would be cool.
All right, you heard it here first. It's coming. It's coming. We'll do a fucking 1940s case that happened or something, or maybe make fun of Casablanca.
All right, let's hear. I want to hear the Robbie the theory.
Actually, I want to hear the viewers' conspiracies now. We already did ours. Everybody, all right. If you have something different to provide than we did, here I am looking at the fucking camera again over here. My bad. Bring it on. Come on. Let's hear it. I'll read them off, and we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
There's 24 of you in here now.
Well, give me like one of yours real quick.
Mine? Okay. So from what we have, based on the information we have so far now, I am going to assume, like I said before, that he had an end game. It was, whether it was, to be respectful of not killing anybody else or not, it's still a vicious crime. On property, damaged buildings. He never know either. He took the chance of someone maybe being out and about at 6 a.m. It's fucking downtown Nashville. Right. You know what I mean?
A chance people are
yeah,
out,
it'd be like
homeless people.
Right, homeless people.
Out, yeah.
Exactly. Like it'd be like someone doing that in Flint. There's people walking around Flint downtown at all hours of the night, Christmas or not. I'm one of them. Yeah. Sometimes I get a little sad and go on my little walks and listen to music. Anybody?
It's like a nice spot to have like a little thinking walk.
Yeah. Except for when you get a fucking gun pulled on you playing Pokemon Go. That happened to me.
I was just trying to sit in the maze.
I wasn't even really.
What, that happened to you?
Yeah, by fucking U of M. They were playing, I think. I don't know, but I just started laughing. I think that's why they started laughing and they sped off. They're probably like, oh yeah, this motherfucker's good. He's good. Like, I'm not scared.
Mind.
I'm not scared to die, dude. You're gonna fucking shoot me. For real. Like, I'm always ready to die. That's why I have no fear. Yeah. I do have fear. I'm a fear of like not being loved. But enough about
you
my.
Act like you have no fear. Enough about me.
Enough about me. Let's go back to the fucking sadistic shit that happened on Christmas Day. Holy fuck. Okay, so the cigarette of truth. I like that. That's what this title's called.
You could do your theory at the end and just be like, all right.
I'm always smoking.
Here's every
I can't
time. Like, here's my theory.
I can't think if I'm not smoking when I'm doing shit like this.
Yeah.
Like, I have to
helps
smoke.
your brain.
It makes me calms me down, calms the nerves.
You,
But
like, let me take a nerve. Let me take a puff on my seat.
I straight up did too, though.
I don't really know like what my true what I believe happened, but I definitely think that it wasn't just a guy trying to commit suicide in a dramatic way. Like I do think there was like
that
an
is
ulterior
100%
motive.
Facts. That's facts right there.
I'm not sure what it is. I think it's technology based, maybe, but I don't know, especially because the AT&T and they said he did used to work for them, but I just doesn't seem like you wouldn't hate your job that much.
Now.
Well, yeah, if you hate your job that much that you wouldn't bomb the building, and we don't know if it was like that specific building. I'm sure he did something like technology related.
Maybe he hated the people they worked next door to. He was like, "Fuck you guys." Yeah. Fuck your Christmas.
Also, I read he was like helping. It could have been like that he was helping somebody for like
he could have been helping something.
Or it was like insurance. Like all the buildings they can get new shit for free.
People do that shit
because the insurance claim. Yeah.
Yes.
I read though that if it was considered an act of terrorism, that the buildings would have to pay for their own shit. But I didn't look into that at all, so I don't want to like say the wrong thing. But I read that insurance wouldn't cover an act of terrorism, which is insane.
Well, they don't know for sure if it's terrorism or not.
Well, they said they determined it was not an act of terrorism because it seemed like he wasn't trying to harm people. But
a suicide bombing is not terrorism.
Well, I don't know. It just depends on like
the location,
like, what they were trying to like. Just because he warned people, it was determined to not be an act of terrorism.
Okay, yeah, because terrorism is like
if a bomb just exploded in a really busy area, like if it was like
Oklahoma,
New Year's Eve in Times Square.
Oh yeah, fuck.
That's a terrorist attack. He doesn't warn anybody, but it was like the way that he went about it.
Yeah,
they didn't consider it a terrorist attack, but if it was considered a terrorist attack, I read something, although I didn't look into it too much, but about. The businesses would have to pay. Like, why would you have to pay? Even if it was an act of terrorism, I'm not paying for this shit. Like, I didn't bomb my building.
Well, that's another thing too. Like, you're. I think we're connecting the dots. I know for a fact there's more to just him killing himself. There has to be. No,
I think there is too. 100%. Yeah.
So these dots are starting to connect for me now. AT&T. Let's go there. He worked at AT&T, right? Who knows what happened? He fucking. I mean, maybe there's a connection between the AT&T thing and someone paying him or threatening him or holding something against his head, or maybe he did it for, I don't know, but I think it has to do with the systems going down and AT&T, whether something malicious going on at AT&T, and you know what, here I come for you, AT&T, fuck you, fucking high-ass, priced-ass fucking company, I don't give a fuck. I don't have your internet. I don't have your cell phone service. I'm calling you the fuck out. You guys, there's something going on. I'm going to step out of the frame and grab my Pepsi real quick, and then I have something else to say.
I got you.
Oh, thanks,
we got our crew on it.
We got a crew. Wait, hey, a producer. Thank you. All right. So let's get deeper down the rabbit hole.
Okay.
I also am MK Ultra. Can we go on MK Ultra? Do you think there's a little dash of MK Ultra here? Maybe.
I don't know.
They've.
What's your why? Why do you think that?
You know MK Ultra is, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, well, they're going to brainwash you. He made brainwash. Got brainwashed. He got fucking forced to do it. I don't know, but let me take a sip because I'm fucking parched.
Sippy sip.
I don't usually drink pop, but I don't know where my water's empty. That's where it went.
Do you want? I have water. Oh wait, COVID.
Yeah, we can't share them, unfortunately. We're already close enough as it is. It's because, small basement. If you guys are tuning in just now, share, please. We are going into the Nashville bombing case that happened on Christmas, as a reminder. And we're trying to fucking get to the bottom of this with our conspiracies. And okay, so Amanda says, I feel like he was super selfish and wanted others to go down with him. He sounds like a super shady, paranoid, psycho person, like he had something going on, especially if the cameras. Agreed,
Yeah.
but I believe there's something deeper too as well. Like you hit the nail on the head for sure.
I mean, you're definitely selfish, though, to put people in danger
Fuck,
like that, regardless.
And yourself.
Just, even if it was, like, a less trafficked time, or even if there was time to get people
Right.
out, that's still, like, just the chances of doing that to anybody is
horrible.
selfish, definitely.
On Christmas Day, that's where I'm like, okay, man, come on. That's already been a shitty fucking year. Why Christmas? Why take Christmas?
Besides the fact that maybe that would have been a less, like, trafficked day, that's, like, a shitty day to have a bombing. Like, it's Christmas Day. Like, we're supposed to be having, like, the end of 2020. Of course, there's a bombing on Christmas Day.
Yeah, dude. It didn't shock
just
me.
to top it off.
It didn't shock me when I saw that. When I woke up on Christmas and I saw that shit all over Facebook. I didn't watch the news. I haven't watched the news in like a month, and I used to be like a news junkie. I was upset. I was sad, and I hope like everyone was okay type of feeling, you know what I mean? But I was like, of course, that was my first initial reaction. Of course that happened. Of course that happened this year on Christmas Day. But we're already off to a good start for 2021, motherfuckers. So, what's up?
All up from here.
What's up?
Hopefully.
I'm not jinxing it because I know this year's gonna be a good year.
Yeah.
Fuck I got fucking filming a movie. I'm fucking doing a podcast. I'm trying to find a part-time job so I can keep up with my bills. Yeah, just because you act and you do movies don't mean they fucking pay you well. It's a very small role. We'll talk about it another time. I can't really talk about it.
For you, though.
Me too. Yeah, it's my first fucking role. It's small, but it's like whatever.
It'll still be really
doing it
fun.
I did it. Honestly, I did it as a favor for a friend. Like my friend Jenny is like producing it.
Yeah,
the little indie film.
awesome.
Yeah, it's probably. I don't know what's gonna come of it. I'll tell you guys though. I've seen some B footage of it. And it's very shitty quality. I hope none of them are watching right now. They're gonna be pissed.
It's gonna be great.
They told me not to talk about it in the podcast.
Okay, well, don't talk about
I
it
won't.
anymore. Forget we said anything.
Forget I said anything. It's top secret.
We'll edit this.
I'm gonna have to.
It's just kind of weird because I do.
What do you? Hold on. What's up?
Oh.
Hold on. Jeremy had something. You don't be afraid to keep going. Okay, cool.
I think
data centers. Yes, let's go on that.
I think it also. I just think that maybe it had something to do. Well, I would have to do with the data centers. I just think that it like had something to do with like the phone lines being down and people not being able to be connected to data and internet and phone, and like most importantly that 911 wasn't able to be called for. I don't know how long 911 was down. But they didn't fully get everything back up for 3 days. It affected like Tennessee. It affected some of Alabama.
And
it affected
some police stations go through those
the whole
phone companies.
area. Some people were saying that they were like way like far away in that area, but they were getting like barely getting service. Even places that were like far enough away that it wouldn't have been affected, but it still kind of was. But or like maybe he was trying to distract the cops at that time.
It could be either. It could be both.
But I mean, 911 being down and the cops being distracted is definitely like a good recipe for something to happen somewhere else.
Emily, hi Emily. Maybe the creepy neighbor is his partner or the one behind the whole thing. That's what I think.
The neighbor is so weird. He's just
suspect.
seems weird. He didn't say a lot, but like just watching the video of him was so weird. And just I cannot believe if somebody
y'all
said
gotta look
like
him up. Look him up right now, y'all.
Told me like Nashville's never gonna forget me. I'm gonna be famous. When I asked them what Santa was gonna get them, I would be creeped the fuck out. And he said I didn't see any reason to be like suspicious.
You asking a grown ass man.
I'm like, who says that shit? Like
to a
who
grown
says
adult.
that?
To another grown ass man. Like Santa ain't real.
What's Santa get you?
What's Santa get you? Remember when I talked about how I believed in Santa Claus? So I was like, that's the truth. I was like 13. But I knew he wasn't real, but I believed he was like based on a real person that may or may not have been like Krampus. You know, I'm a fucking movie buff. I like fictional shit.
That's what I'm gonna get you next year. Is just an I Want to Believe shirt. With
I Want to
Santa.
Believe with a Santa. He's got like he's riding a UFO with aliens. Santa's an alien. You heard it here first.
Yeah, all right. Hot take.
Purge conditioning, also another good theory, and also 100%.
Yeah.
It's like we said, a test run. Like
right, like they were testing
that's what they're gonna do
like
if it happens.
A bigger motive later. It's just.
I have a question though.
Okay.
Do you know if the fucking towers, how far are the towers for cell phones away from certain cell phone company buildings, like headquarters and shit?
I think if it's
5G's like right next to people.
okay, so yeah, well,
and
I mean,
it was a hub, so it was like where it was like that was like a big building.
Bro, this shit is getting fucking
for internet and phone service.
Yeah,
and
shadier
like
and shadier.
AT&T was down, like, and AT&T is like isn't like aren't all our other phone services through AT&T, like they share the same towers, T-Mobile.
Okay, there's like three
Sprint
main
is
ones.
Sprint, too.
They're merging. They're starting to merge. That's another thing that's weird to me is that half these motherfuckers are merging.
They're just like monopolizing the whole
dude,
phone service.
they more
so, like,
money.
There's gonna be one phone service throughout. I don't know. It's just
billions
bizarre.
of dollars go into cell phone companies every few months. They are the most wealthy. It's like besides banks and Amazon and Disney, cell phone companies. They probably fucking have more money than. Think about it. That's where the money's at. Everyone has a cell phone. Everyone has a cell phone. You're paying a person $50, $60 a month for your fucking plan. That's more. We're paying fucking.
Shit, I'm paying more than that for one.
Well, shit. I don't pay my cell phone bill.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I don't pay of mine, though. You know, it's just a favor my dad does for me. But it's only like $50. But that's still a lot of fucking money coming out of his pocket.
I got a government phone. You want it? I don't use it. I got my second phone.
Bitch, I'll take anything from this piece of shit. Damn. Well, I'ma stop. Okay. Yeah, but you're talking about Rural 10. That shit's everywhere. What's everywhere?
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the towers and 5G. It's everywhere right now, man.
Yeah.
What do you mean, cryptic, whatever? Cryptid?
Oh, another thing I forgot to mention this. There was 2 days later in another part of Tennessee, there was a box truck that they pulled over for like suspicious activity, and there was like a bomb inside of that. It was playing the same type of message, same type of voice.
Wait, what?
It didn't go off. Oh my god.
What?
Yeah, but there was like no information about it. It was just like it was 30 miles from where the RV blew up. 2 days later. Oh wait. I don't know. It was playing the same message, but I don't think there was a bomb, or the bomb didn't go off, or something like that. But
what?
Maybe, I don't think there was a bomb, but it was playing the same weird
They're
message.
Connected.
Like,
They're connected.
Yeah,
it's
or
connected.
Like they were trying to be, I don't know.
Okay, the neighbor. I know we keep going on the neighbor, but that neighbor. I told you I was gonna roast that motherfucker tonight. That's the comedy part of this shit tonight. Fuck that motherfucker. And the only reason I'm saying I don't know him or his life, but the way you went on the news, you knew you were gonna be interviewed. You literally dressed like that. You said the certain things you did.
Like in a disguise.
Yes, I just keep going back to the neighbor. Like the
neighbor was fucking weird.
The neighbor has got to be connected. He is so fucking connected to this.
And there's no, you know what I mean?
He might be the ringleader.
I don't like a lot of my neighbors aren't like super talkative towards me, but I feel like I know more about them than this guy claims to have known about the neighbor.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
Even the ones that don't talk to me, I feel like I know shit about them.
Was it like a subdivision that they lived in, like a suburban type area?
They were next door neighbor. I don't know.
Like, how is their area look that they live in? 5 houses down, but how does their neighborhood look?
5 houses down? Oh, I thought he was like the next door neighbor.
You'll be able to tell.
What about the next door neighbor?
Yeah, I'm close with some of my neighbors, but.
Oh, so they were friends then. If he lived 5 houses down,
they were friends.
Talk to each other.
Yeah, they probably drink beer and
More
smoke
than
joints
just
together.
A couple,
yeah.
You know, like, because I feel like especially, I definitely don't know my neighbors. I mean, I see them, but 5 houses down, like, I don't know them. But the ones next door, like, I know about them, or like across the street. Like, they had to have talked more than.
He's
the way he
there's
made it
more
sound.
than that's the thing. Like you knew this motherfucker. He knew him. Sorry, I keep cutting you off. I'm just like hype as fuck.
No, please do. Like, I don't have enough.
That's what we do. We cut each other off when we're into something. Like we get really hype about it. So take it or leave it. We got more viewers. Welcome. Welcome, Tyler. Definitely connected. Yes, it's fucking connected. And we are going to come back to this case. I'm telling. We're gonna go over an hour.
Find out more if they're. I mean, unless it's like they're gonna try to like cover it up. Like, you'll find out more. I think.
Yeah, more shit's gonna come out about it.
Yeah, and just like the letters that supposedly he sent to people, they were packages, but more than just one friend got those packages, but only one person was like claimed that it was like about like basic conspiracies like aliens or reptilians and the moon landing and 9/11. Like
Well, yeah, it's like some
But
Zodiac Killer
none of
shit.
the other ones like have come forward and said what any of their letters said or whatever. But supposedly more than one person got it.
They got letters. It's like that's some
prior.
Dude, this is like a movie. This is like a fucking movie. Like I know it's not like a huge thing because not a lot of people died or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, and it's good that
but it's
a lot of people.
It's
didn't
bizarre.
Die,
like it's like a case to be solved and.
There's no way. It's not. They have nobody. Like he's dead.
He's dead. Yeah. The only person with the answers to anything is fucking dead.
To figure out like the real motive behind it.
He's definitely sketch. Yeah, and she wants to know, have they taken the neighbor in for any questioning?
I am honestly not sure. I know he spoke on the news, and I think that he has he's spoken to the police, but I don't think he's considered a suspect at all, or like
they have to be.
He wasn't like a person of interest.
If he's not
in a suspicious way, at least, like I'm sure like they've talked to him because he had like statements that he made, but I don't. Not that I know of. I don't know though.
Well, if he's not a suspect, and the police aren't looking at him, Nashville Police Department, I'm calling you out right now.
We're calling your mom to tell.
Yeah,
we're disappointed.
We're very disappointed.
We're telling your moms.
You guys need to step your fucking game up. Keep an eye on that motherfucker. If they're not watching him, that makes me even more suspect of the police department and the bomb squad and all that shit. I'm starting to think it's a web of connection.
Yeah.
Like, are you fucking kidding me? This whole thing, the more we talk about it, the more we learn. I didn't even think it was as bizarre as I do now after doing this and discussing it, because what the fuck is going on?
Right. And
what is going on?
People that have bombs, like they have like messages. Like I feel like the Unabomber, you know what I mean? Like he was hurting people, but he had like a motive. Like
was
he
he
had
political?
Like this, he was just like all about like going back to the earth and how technology is ruining everything. So his bombs were like
an attack on technology, a sign.
Yeah, because he was like very
we go.
A back to the land type of person, and he was like
holy shit,
send bombs to people that were like related to that. So yeah, that's how. Yeah. The Unabomber is crazy though. Like I've read a lot of stuff about him, and it's just like.
Oh yeah, he is. Sorry,
it's not like I don't like. I would obviously never send bombs to people, but some of the stuff he like thinks, I'm like, oh well, I don't like disagree with you.
Yeah.
But obviously you're way extreme and do hurt people. That's totally bad. But like I don't know some of the stuff. Yeah. It's insane.
I mean, I know he's saying what he did was fucked up, but I can't help but feel pity for this motherfucker because.
This guy.
The man,
Nashville?
the man that bombed. Yeah, I know. I'll go back to that, but like, or any of these motherfuckers. Okay, one thing I learned from Morbid by like getting into true crime.
Yeah.
And when I was doing my true crime videos, and I bring up a good point with this because when you go to nature versus nurture, when you do unspeakable things that either harm yourself or other people, there is already in you. That shit is already within you. Yeah. To do something like that, like I'm going to be out right now. The only time I would ever harm someone or is self-defense. If I had to, if my life was on the line, if I had the means to fucking defend myself and I had to take a life, I probably would if I was good. You know what I'm saying? Though. But to premeditate that shit, that something fucking, maybe he wasn't a psychopath, maybe he didn't do this and that, whatever, but something triggered him that made him do something that he had the capability of doing already. He was already capable of doing this.
I definitely think it's a little bit of both though, because I do think it's like something in you, but I think that like, whatever happens to you, especially like in your childhood, like that shit, you know, and like how you can handle stuff or like what fucked up shit happens to you, like that. I think it's both.
Oh, nature versus nurture.
It's not just but I think it's both nature and nurture.
Yeah, nature and nurture. In this case, it could be.
Yeah. But we don't know because there's no information from the parents. Like we haven't heard.
The more I know about,
we haven't heard anything about his family or anything like that. Like it's just like they haven't talked to anybody. I mean, I'm sure they've talked to people, but they haven't released like anything.
Well, they're not gonna release anything anytime soon. They're gonna try to keep this as low key as possible. But the public is, there's people out here like us that want to know, and I know a lot of people who have been watching want to know. But whole thing is like, if you so when you say like it's nature versus nurture, both I agree with that. But the more I investigate about the killers or the person that commits a crime, depending on their background, is when I'll make my decision as both. Mixed. Sometimes it's just one or the other, but a lot of times it is both. It is both. It is always both.
Obviously fucked up people, but
girl,
like what
you better
made
not,
them that way.
You better not ever do some shit like that.
No, well, I wouldn't.
I know you wouldn't. People might think I would, but I would not.
You know, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm all right. Yeah, right. Can you imagine? Like, I don't
Fuck no.
Like, I would get away with it forever though, because I seem nice. No one would ever suspect me. I'm just
Talon and Mrs. Ripley. No, I'm just kidding. No, I mean, like, I don't like. I know I'm like wild and out there and crazy
Well,
and
yeah,
like
but
I would
seem
never
like that
fuck.
either.
No, I might be into witchcraft and I might fucking be able to fucking ruin someone's life with a spell or some shit like that. Or I might be fucking like I'll have you fucking, you know, I know motherfuckers that'll kill for me type of shit, like growing up in Flint and all that, but I'm not gonna go there, and they really wouldn't. I'm just talking shit. But you know, like I say sadistic shit. That's my point of why I was just saying those things. I'm not actually like someone to act upon certain things. Like, you know what I mean?
No,
there's like, you know, that you gotta have a sick, twisted fucking something going on there to fucking I know it's to himself, but that's a fucking wrong. That's a twisted way to go. That's a twisted way to go.
Yeah.
You know, you're just, dude, like a bomb is such a fucking big deal. Why are they not taking this serious?
Right. No, it's nuts. Like, this doesn't make sense. Like, there just has to be an ulterior motive.
100%.
Like, I feel like just leaving it at that is obviously not. There's no way that it's just like, oh, he was just trying to kill himself. No. Like, that's dramatic as fuck. But I mean, you. Like, did it for another reason besides that.
His swan song was Downtown by Petunia Clark. Like, can we get into that?
They were downtown. Yes. And it's just like, it's like a song about feeling good when you're downtown. I
like to hear that song when we're driving downtown. Like, get in the car with your girls on a hot summer day going to the beach. You're driving through downtown Flint. That's when I want to hear that fucking song.
Like, what's that Girl Interrupted shit?
I'm never going to think of it the same.
Yeah.
I already did with Girl Interrupted. And that movie
that was already, like, kind of made it weird. Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
no.
I hate.
It'll never be the same.
I hate when films take like these beautiful fucking classic songs and they put them in these like disturbing scenes. Watch, if they make a movie on this, Downtown will be the opening credits song or the song that plays in slow motion when
it would have to play.
Yeah,
if they made
it has
a
to.
movie
It has to play anyway. But
play.
They're gonna do it dramatically, and I'm gonna be like, "Fuck you, Hollywood."
This is even creepier.
God damn, sadistic poser. Yes. Are you talking to me? I'm not. I am kind of a sadistic poser. Yeah, I am. I just play around. You know me. Y'all know me. I live for the theatrics. But, Andrew, his name was?
Yeah,
Andrew.
Warner.
Oh my
Andrew
God. Damn, Andrew, you fucked up. Because now I'm going to be tossing and turning for months. I actually hope Morbid tackles
63
this.
Years old.
Here we go with some more.
No, that's it.
No, that's it?
No.
We are going over an hour because I'm still like, you know, we got
I'm still hyped up about
I don't want to end it with the viewers. Viewers.
Yeah, we want
faithful
your
viewers.
Your
we want a little bit of your guys'. Yeah.
We got a couple of theories.
We're gonna go to
guys,
120 tonight.
More, yeah.
We're gonna go 120 so we can send this to Spotify. I mean, no, we have to go older because I'm gonna have to edit the audio and stuff for certain things. So, we're gonna keep going for a little bit. We might even talk about other shit. Yeah. I mean, this is our first conspiracy episode.
Yeah, we could end it on. Well, we don't have to end this topic, but I have a lighter thing to say.
Oh, here we go.
About this case.
Here we go. Yes, Bri.
A lady that was evacuated.
Yeah.
Couldn't find her cat. And her dog evacuated.
Listen,
I said on a lighter note, okay? And then
that's not a lighter
on Thursday,
note.
Somebody found her cat.
Okay, cool. Fuck yes.
So she found her cat.
What was that?
I should have saved that for the very end.
No, that was perfect timing because at the very end, it would have been like a fuck you to the viewers.
I got a nice little thing to say.
Holy fucking shit. Share and follow. Yeah, share and follow, motherfuckers. We had a good amount of viewers for a minute. Yeah. I'm not worried about it because I know a lot of people are going to watch it regardless because we were talking about something juicy tonight.
All right.
Last week, we're not going to
all over the place.
Yeah, we were all over the place. But whatever. This is the part of the show.
In a good way.
The whole purpose of my show is to be all over the place. So if you're going to you're going to come on with us, prepared.
Yeah.
Be prepared.
All the time, all over the place.
Oh, man. I can't wait till we get new mics so I'm not like doing this and shit. Because it's just so like, you can't hear me. That sounds echoey. It's whatever. But, all right. Anybody out there? You guys are having fun? Yeah, we're having fun. Fuck yeah. Hell yes. I love the juxtaposition of the upbeat music. And thank you, Jeff. I'll meet you outside of Bitterroot at 9 p.m. It's a friend from Yellowstone. It's an inside joke. Let me tell you about this. I'm sorry, Jeff, but I'm gonna talk about what I did to you real quick. Get a little off topic. Jeff is a friend I made in Yellowstone, and one night, he'll never let this down. I was supposed to meet him outside of his dorm to go to the pub, the bar that they have in fucking Old Faithful at 9 p.m. I never did. I ditched his ass. I got fucked up. I met him eventually later on there. I fucked up. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible fucking friend. You guys know if you're my fucking friend, I am terrible at committing to something, except for this because this is something I want to do, and it's kind of like a thing of mine.
Right.
But
It's a little different. It's a little different.
Yeah, and if any friends, do that to me, it's cool. I will forgive you because I deserve it. You don't have anything to say, Jeff? Fuck you then.
No. He's still mad because you ditched him.
Yeah, he's not saying shit. All right, since there's 13 of you in here, please, one of you, I want to hear one of your guys' theories. We didn't really have many. Oh, yeah, thank you. But we're going to have better mics with the whole stands. I don't want to talk about it. We always talk about the equipment and shit.
Yeah.
We know
We're
our
good,
equipment
we're
is...
good, We're good.
We know it's low.
He said lies.
Lies.
Jeff.
Yeah, no. I told the truth in that story. I ditched you. I flaked on you. We're not going to go there. What do you feel about this whole thing? What do you feel about this motherfucker? I want your opinion. You're a very opinionated person, Jeff. You have nothing to say? I forget they're on phones probably. I'm going to type a minute. I don't know how fast you type.
You're like, hurry up.
Hurry the fuck up,
Quick.
okay? We're not in no hurry. Fuck. We have to go over a little over an hour anyway for this one. I know people will be in and out. Everybody watching, I want you all, if you haven't already, to look up The Neighbor. Please.
Yeah, find a picture of The Neighbor.
Dude, it is the funniest shit, but also the most, like, oh, God. Like,
it's like a CNN video.
Yeah.
It's like he was a loner. He was
they're the only ones that
a
interviewed him.
reclusive or something like that. Like that's
CNN
what it was
conspiracy.
called.
Here we go with the CNN. I'm doing the conspiracy. I'm going.
Okay.
I'm going. Here
All
I
right,
go.
all right.
CNN, calling you out, motherfuckers. If you had something to do with this, I'm on to you, and I will find out. No, they'll come for
They
me for
paid
sure.
the guy.
Anderson Cooper will have some. You were chasing the D. I was chasing the D. Yours. But I had to get ready, and I had to look cute. And you left me. You couldn't wait another 20 minutes?
So you ditched
He
him
ain't
because
gay.
You were late.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
You're like, he
man.
ditched me, but I also ditched him.
Jeff has goals. Calm down, Jeff. We love you, Jeff. Jeff will be perfect. If you ever...
Yeah.
Dude, Jeff, come to Flint. I have a house. You can come fucking
come
crash
visit
it.
us.
Yeah, be on the podcast. I'd love to... Oh, he's funny as fuck. This
Yeah.
guy would fucking... He would run this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Mommy. Everybody who's still in here, I want to know if you've seen him yet. The Neighbor. Messy. Hell no! This thing is supposed to be messy. It's a horror show. Which is literally what I like. I'm the epitome of. I'm a walking horror show on two legs. We'll get better, Petey. Don't worry. This is new. We're dipping our feet in. We got our feet in now.
Yeah.
We didn't have a lot of time to prepare though, because we kind of did this a little last minute.
We always like switch it up.
Yeah, we
last
do switch it
minute,
up.
So.
Wait till our movie episode. I'm excited for that
the
one.
movie episode's gonna be fun.
Oh, we're gonna roast the fuck
You
out
guys
of that
will
movie.
see that one soon.
Yes.
So.
I think he's a pawn, and this is the only first attack or first face and more. Also, very,
Yeah.
very, very, plausible.
It makes a lot of sense, especially if they're just trying to see how people will react or like how if it'll work, like how
Yeah.
it'll go. Especially because like if it was like data related and like the stuff in the building didn't even go down. The only reason it went down is because they had to turn off the electricity and the generators ran out and they couldn't turn the electricity back on because it could like make the bomb worse. So he still got what if that was like what it had to do with, he still kind of got what he wanted. But now they kind of, if it was just like a first attack or like whatever, then they kind of know that like what they didn't damage the equipment in the building.
That oh my god.
So they could
that's
make
good
a
point.
stronger bomb or you know.
It had to have been okay. So if it was a test, they were testing the bomb, and nothing more.
Yeah.
And he was just one of them.
And maybe like the first response, like what are the police doing?
Yes.
Like what are like
they destroyed
is this
shit.
Testing the bomb, testing the site, like testing what everybody's gonna do, how they're gonna handle it. Like,
and they didn't. Nashville, you didn't handle it very well, motherfuckers.
Yeah, like
I
they
know
got
it was
the people
Christmas,
out,
but
I just think that the fact that they didn't try to like disable the bomb really like doesn't make
that's
sense to me.
suspect. Like Hurt
Yeah,
Locker
and
that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck? You kidding
It
me?
just doesn't make any sense.
It makes no fucking sense, Bri. It makes none at all. And let me tell y'all right now, if that shit ever happened here, you know for a fact that shit's gonna be a cold case like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Dude, I hope to God Flint never goes through something like that. We're like
they
a
wouldn't
jungle.
bomb here.
They wouldn't bomb here, but I mean
he
Flint
wasn't
is.
he wasn't trying to hurt people, so I guess. Well, maybe it was, but
Oh,
it
yeah.
seems like he wasn't. So I guess it doesn't really matter if he did it here or not. Like, if anybody's going to be out or not.
I just hope to God something like that don't happen here.
Yeah, no.
We don't need that shit. We already got it.
Yeah, we can't afford to rebuild this city.
Hell no.
No.
They just took money. They took more money that they could have put in to neighborhoods or the water, which the water's getting fixed, and they put money into it and yada, yada, yada. But they just put it into making, sorry. I choked on my smoke. This is why I have to quit. I'm getting a vape for next time.
He's crying.
Yeah, I'm tearing up because I'm sad for all you basics.
This is like a side story. Like, how many episodes will Robbie go saying he's going to get a vape and not getting a vape before?
We're going to keep count from here.
No,
yeah, keep count.
I shouldn't have said it out loud.
It won't happen. No, that's great.
This is the plot.
That's a good fucking question. I probably won't get Robbie's vape. Where's my vape?
Like, where's my vape?
Where's my jewel? No, they fucking just put $6 million into opening 3 juvenile detention centers instead of schools. I worked at one of the newest schools in the town, right downtown, and there's maybe 3-4 schools open total in this whole town.
That school is nice though that you work at.
Oh yeah,
but it's only it's
great.
not like it's not a public school like everybody.
No.
It's like you get picked, right?
Yeah, you gotta be picked.
It's just like a lottery basically, right?
Yeah.
That's how so
a lot of kids. There's a waiting list for children to go in there.
But it's like there's not enough. It's not big enough to take everybody.
Look what your man's just said. Caleb says.
At least they didn't.
Say it. You go ahead.
They wouldn't even let us in.
I'm gonna read it out loud. At least they didn't blow up Kid Rock's bar in Nashville. Thank Jesus.
Yeah, we tried to go there and they wouldn't let us in.
I would have went.
Because
fucking Kid Rock. He's like, what happened to him? I
just
Kid Rock.
looked this up the other day. I don't know why we were looking it up, but he lives in Nashville in a trailer.
Of course he does.
He sold his house. He had a house in Florida.
Where's all that
and he
money?
sold it, and he sold his Michigan house.
What did he like?
And he lives in a trailer. I don't know if it's in a trailer park, but it's in a trailer in Nashville.
Wow.
But that just suits him.
It does suit him. Maybe that's his comfort zone. He just stacks his money.
I don't know if he really grew up in a trailer, but I feel like he feels right there.
He went through a midlife crisis. He wanted to go back to some nostalgia and live in a trailer.
Back to the land.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Once I get hit in midlife crisis, I'm opening up a fucking ice cream pizza shop in honor of my dad. Like Ron's and stuff. My dad's like the original Ron's Pizza and Ice Cream in Fenton Road and shit. Anybody from Flint, you know what the fuck that is. If you don't, then that's one of Flint's staples. Yeah, he still has.
It's down the street. I could just walk over there.
It ain't he had that bitch sealed up. He had it sealed up with all these fucking bricks. Like it's nowhere. We tried to open another one like years ago, but it didn't really work out.
He should just reopen. He can't just take the bricks out.
It's just in a bad neighborhood. It's a bad neighborhood. It's not like what it used to be when we were kids.
Stop. On my road.
Oh no, they would not.
The hookers could pull up like.
We could. He used to have
ice cream.
He used to only have girls as ice cream servers, right?
Yeah.
We could hire hookers as the ice cream servers. Maybe fucking stripping and ice cream. Who fucking loves that?
Honestly, like we could just have a couple at a time. That way they can take shifts if they got to go out and do something.
Yeah.
And they come back. Like.
She's on a break real quick.
Yeah, we got the other girl.
She's on a crack break. Oh my God. We're going to do a fucking, let's go on fucking Fenton Road, man. Kid Rock Bottom. Perfect. Kid Rock is actually the ringleader of this whole bombing, probably. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. That's how deep I am in these theories. Everything is possible. Literally, it's like now at this point, in my opinion, anything is fucking possible. Anything is possible.
True. Like
that's how mysterious it is.
People will. I mean, like some stuff is valid that people like make up, but I feel like some people could make up like on the tiniest limb or the tiniest branch, like some conspiracy shit that's gonna be like, well,
I'm climbing
I
that bitch.
Tied it together. Like here we go. This makes a little sense. But it really could be anything. So
it could be anything.
That's also true.
Fuck, it could have just been like. It could have been just a simple, I wanted to kill myself, and that's how I decided to do it. No reason behind it at all. Yeah. Or it could have been something like we might think way more sinister and dark, and that's what I'm going with. That's what I choose. Yeah. And Nashville fucking police department and CNN and the bomb squad, I'm looking at you motherfuckers because you guys... you didn't get to the bottom of it. And I know it's going to take a while, but I don't think they're going to fucking...
It was just weird the way they went about stuff. I'm glad they evacuated everybody. Like, that's the most important thing. But, like, there's just... Everything else was just kind of sketchy.
Get A&E on the case. Investigation Discovery will do it.
Your mom worked at the Kid Rock bar when she was 12?
No,
at Ron's.
Yeah.
I was like, no, really?
It was one of her first jobs in
Donna's
Donuts.
I'm going to start a petition to reopen Ron's. Like,
yes.
Let's reopen
We're going to. I'll call it Rob's.
We
Could. Yeah, I'll change the name.
I can't call you Rob.
I gotta honor my dad.
I can't call you Rob.
No, don't call me Rob, please. That'd be like me when I call you
wrong.
Brianna.
Yeah.
It's
wrong.
Brianna, by the way.
Yeah.
I fucked up, you guys. And I've been friends with you a long time.
I
was
know.
just like...
You used to say it right.
I always do, but
it's
just
okay.
that night, for some reason, I was like,
it's
Brianna,
okay.
Brianna. And there was a reason why, and I can't fucking
It was
remember
your
why.
friend. You said something about your friend.
A friend
You
I have named
friend that
Brianna.
Pronounces it that way.
Yeah.
You had just seen or something like that.
I just seen, I was talking
It's
to her.
okay.
I was
I'm
actually...
not, I forgive you.
I'm
It's okay.
sorry. I need a blow job or blow pop. My mother is in here. We're not going to go there.
Well, he said a blow pop.
I promised we
to
would...
be fair.
I promised it wouldn't be a sexual episode tonight. That's next week.
Yeah, watch out.
I might even do like a little true crime video tomorrow or something. Maybe not tomorrow. I don't know about tomorrow. Maybe.
Ooh.
I've been thinking about doing another one. I have another urban legends one I'm going to be doing soon.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. It's good.
That'll be cool.
It's in Louisiana, New
Yeah.
Orleans. Yeah.
New
Orleans. Here, going down to New Orleans. Got some bubble gum shrimp. I love their gumbo. Y'all ain't never had real gumbo.
Crawdads.
Crow daddy. I'll pray to Crow daddy. Fucking Crow daddy. My next boyfriend's nickname is gonna be Crow Daddy. I don't give a fuck
I
who
like
it
that.
is.
I don't know what he looks like or what he's like, but
He's out there
I like
somewhere.
that Crawdaddy.
He's out there somewhere. Hopefully.
Like,
waiting.
where are you, Crawdaddy?
I'm 31 and I haven't had a relationship in like 6 years. I'm not getting one anytime soon. Let's just face it. I'm a bachelor.
I don't know.
Single.
I think that shit hits you when you don't expect it, though.
I never expect it. And then when it comes and like you think something's gonna happen and then it like goes away and it's like,
and 3 days later it leaves.
thanks for getting my fucking hopes up, bruh. Like, Jesus Christ, I gotta give you that good ass wob. The wob. Oh, here we go. We got thanks a lot.
Wait, your mom's covering her ears.
Good. Mom, I told you how these were gonna be. Go, Mom, go. Get out.
No.
Get out, Mom.
You could stay.
You can stay. We love you, Mom. All because Petey fucking said I need a blow pop. Thanks a lot, Petey. Fucking just unleash the beast.
He didn't even say that.
Now we're gonna go another
you're
hour
like, oh,
about
shit.
some. Holy
I thought
shit!
of the word
What if he was meeting a Tinder date there and he's like, "Oh, she didn't show, so bye." I can't make fun of the victim. I'm not victim shaming. I'm sorry, guys. That was fucked up. He is also the perpetrator, though. He's the victim and the perpetrator because, regardless if anybody died or not, he's not a victim.
He was a victim of his own doing.
Yes, of his own undoing. An MK Ultra.
Unless he was a prop. And then he could have
could've
been a
been a
victim.
prop,
He
yeah.
could have been a victim. We don't know.
Fuck, man. This is what's scary about it. And like, I feel for the man, and if he had any family and all that, and his neighbor who may or may not has been his friend or his fucking tormentor or something. Something's up with that neighbor. Hello neighbor. Fuck you neighbor. Like, should have moved, bro. Poor Andrew. Hey, Crow Daddy Dangle.
Crow Daddy Dangle.
Hey, Andrew.
Danger.
All right. I think we're going to wrap this up because we did go over our time. But, we got enough to send to Spotify. And
Yeah, so catch us on there soon.
yeah, hopefully soon. Yeah, we're going to... we got to send 88 minutes. That's a long fucking time, dude. Oh, fuck. So we'll save it for the movie. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We love you. Appreciate you. And we'll be back soon.
All right. Bye, guys.
Peace.